The learning objective for this module is to learn how to reconcile profit and loss report for the previous month. Let's start with reviewing basic terms used in this module. Cost center breaks down the department into a smaller piece. In aquatics, there are two cost centers or buckets. One is operational and is not revenue generating. The other is activities and brings in revenue. Offerings breaks the cost center into smaller components. For example, in activities there are 3 offerings: lessons, swim team, and masters. Offerings allows us to look at each separately and make goals or business plans per offering. Pay component name is used in the payroll detail report and identifies how the team member was paid. Hourly equals their base pay. Aquatics equals override of base pay using the work rules in Kronos. In meeting or in training equals minimum wage. Profit and loss report is a report that shows the income or the revenue and the expenses, labor and COGS, that have incurred during the time period of the report. Aquatics managers reconcile it each month. Prelims is reviewing the P&L for mistakes and the financial results of the previous month. This is like a rough draft of a school paper. There is an opportunity to fix errors. Finals is reviewing the P&L to ensure mistakes from the prelims were fixed, nothing new was added, and see the final financial results. This is like the final grade of a school paper. The final results cannot be adjusted for this month. The payroll detail report shows all the labor that is being charged to that cost center and offering. Aquatics managers are paid off of the CM or contribution margin of their aquatics programming. EBITDA is earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. Basically, this means how much profit is made with assets as well as operations. For aquatics, this is used nationally instead of contribution margin. Allocations is moving money from one cost center to another. Typically, allocations are used to help support a non-revenue generating business like human resources. Human resources is a valuable piece to any business but doesn't bring in revenue to support it. The revenue generating businesses help pay for HR and other departments like it. This allocation is found within the EBITDA, not the CM. During prelims and finals, aquatics managers may make allocation requests if at least $100. Reclassification is a term that accounting uses for allocation requests. Throughout the month, the aquatics manager must be proactive running the business. The budget matrix, aquatics dashboard, revenue transaction detail, and EFT versus roster report are reports that help the aquatics manager be proactive in controlling expenses, etc. throughout the month. The payroll detail and P&L reports covered in this module are reactive. Ideally, there shouldn't be any surprises when reviewing these reports. Most discrepancies will be caught using the proactive tools. However, from time to time, labor or supplies may accidentally be coded incorrectly, and that is why the payroll detail and P&L reports must be reviewed. If they are not reviewed and mistakes are not caught, it will affect the CM for the aquatics department and affect the aquatics manager's paycheck. The closed summary calendar is emailed to all managers each month with the dates payroll detail, prelims, and finals will be available and the due date and time. The report dates change each month. Put the dates in the Outlook calendar to ensure nothing is missed, especially if a report is scheduled to come out on a Friday, a day the aquatics manager may have off. A reminder email is sent the day prelims are available and again when finals are complete. The purpose of the payroll detail is to review what labor will be charged to the aquatics cost centers and verify it's accurate. When? Per the closed summary calendar. This report is available prior to prelims. Where? Workday. Step-by-step directions can be found in Workday. When you log in on your Workday dashboard, there is a training icon. Click here for Workday training pieces. Search for Training Payroll Workday for the instructions to pull the payroll detail report. After the report is pulled, filter the spreadsheet. Highlight the title row, then click on Filter in Excel. Filter the offering and review for each offering until complete. Potential issues. A team member didn't work for the aquatic cost centers. Team member was coded to the wrong offering. Pay was duplicated for a team member. Amount earned isn't realistic for part-time team members. A team member earned performance pay at a different club or department, and it followed them instead of remaining in the correct club or department. Fixing issues. Unfortunately, managers cannot reclassify payroll for hourly team members. To ensure these changes are not needed, make sure to reconcile time cards every day and be 100% each Monday. Many of the potential issues can be avoided by monitoring labor every day. The only exception is if a manager had no sightline during the month to prevent it. For example, if a team member from the Life Cafe received a PTO payout that ended up hitting aquatics after the pay period closed, then the aquatics manager may submit a request for the hours to be moved to the correct offering. Highlight the issues and make notes. After reviewing all categories, turn off all filters. Copy and paste all highlighted issues into an email with a note. Send an email to your regional manager with any reclassification requests. If the reclassification requests are completed prior to prelims, the issues may be corrected on prelims, giving a better picture of the financial results. It's your turn. Using this document, review the document for issues. Then copy and paste the issues into an email and address it to Kimberly Lichtenwalter. This is due before the Financials 401 checkpoint call. Profit and loss report. The purpose is to show financial results comparing income and expenses. During prelims, you're reviewing for any mistakes. During finals, you're reviewing to ensure mistakes were fixed, nothing new was added, and to see the final results. When? Per the closed summary calendar. Steps. Review each section in detail. Operational labor. Compare non-tax total to the budget matrix, and any reclassification requests are showing as a credit. Revenue. Compare the revenue to the aquatics dashboard. Programming labor. Compare the non-tax total to the budget matrix. Compare the LT bucks and comp lesson credit to the credit shown on the budget matrix. Any reclassification requests are showing as a credit. Was the program labor over or under the variable budget? COGS. Swim meet fee payments are showing as a credit and are accurate. Supply items are for aquatics and are not club supply items. Was COGS over or under the variable budget? Contribution margin. Was the contribution margin met? Fixing issues during prelims. This is a video of how to pull and review the P&L for the Operational Cost Center, lifeguard labor. It's your turn. In your participant guide, complete the activity and have it ready to review during the Financials 401 checkpoint call. In this module, you learned how to reconcile profit and loss report for the previous month. Next steps. Email It's Your Turn payroll detail to Kimberly Lichtenwalter before your Financials 401 checkpoint call. Complete It's Your Turn P&L and have your answers ready to review during the Financials 401 checkpoint call. Complete the activity assigned during the Financials 401 checkpoint call. Pass the Financials 401 assessment with a score of 90% or higher.